Okay.
It's a podcast, so it's not live.
Let's act like we're live, though.
Okay. I just want you to know we're not. I'm just playing. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to The Fly, a podcast brought to you by the New Dems. I'm your host, Greg Landsman.
I'm Marc Veasey.
We're back from a weeks-long work period district thing. Where we're back home, and we're joined by a colleague of mine from Ohio, Congresswoman Shontel Brown from the Cleveland area. Welcome.
Hey.
All right. I'm loving
Shontel's one of my favorite people ever. We're gonna cover the latest on gas and groceries and the impacts of the One Big Beautiful Bill a year later, including cuts to healthcare and the the steep drop-offs in SNAP. SNAP is something you've been leading on since you've been in Congress.
And Kroger is something that we all share because Kroger's based in Ohio, right?
Yeah. So how do you get to Kroger?
Well, but Kroger's huge in Texas.
It is?
We love Kroger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know that some people, it's like a tell that you're not really from Cincinnati or like people call it Kroger's?
With an S.
Yeah, it's like chalk on fingernails on a chalkboard when I hear it. No?
Huh.
The people are like, oh, I like Kroger's. No, you said it right. Yeah.
So
You're for real.
Southern Ohio.
Do you not have Kroger?
I do not have.
What do you
Kroger
have?
Or Kroger's.
You
No,
don't-
neither.
Wait, what do you have? What's your grocery store?
So our grocery store is Giant Eagle and Heinen's and Dave's.
We'll buy it
I
soon.
haven't heard of any
Kroger
of those
can buy it.
chains.
Giant Eagle singular, but Dave's and Heinen's with an S.
I like Giant Eagle. Giant Eagle is like when you go on vacation in like South Carolina, right? Don't they have Giant Eagles down there?
I think they have Giant, no Eagle, but
Is it-
definitely
oh.
a Giant. Yeah.
Do you like going to the
Food Line?
grocery store?
Do I like going to the
Yeah.
grocery store? I do not.
I love it.
Do y'all have Food Line?
We do not.
Food Line's the one that's down there.
That's very southern. That's very
That's-
South
yeah.
Carolina.
Huh.
You know, my boo is from
I've never
South
heard of
Carolina.
it.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
wait, what do you do? Do you just order it?
Do I
Food?
Well, I do go. You ask, do I like
Oh,
it? I don't
do you go?
enjoy it, but I
Yeah.
do have to go.
Do you go once a week?
No.
I try to go once a week.
I try to go as little as possible.
I like walking the aisles.
Do you?
I do too.
I like looking
I
around. I like
love it.
thinking. I think it's quiet. It's peaceful. I like seeing people. I get a little community.
Do you know where I go probably more frequent than an actual grocery store is BJ's. There's a BJ's not
Like the
too
restaurant?
far from the wholesale food club. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so there's
Wait,
one.
that's a wholesale food club?
Yeah, they just,
Oh,
we,
it's
just
like a
got, we got our
restaurant in
first
Cincinnati.
ones in Texas like maybe a couple of weeks ago.
Wait, what do you get? Like big
like-
boxes of
So I
what?
don't
like
have to
Costco.
go a lot.
Okay, but what do you
whatever
get?
I get,
And
I
then
get a lot of water.
got closet space?
I get sparkling ice. I get
What's
big
sparkling
packs
ice?
Of, like the water, sparkling ice.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm a big sparkling ice drinker.
Okay. Wait, what else do you get?
I get meat. I get salad. I'll get,
Okay.
food.
Do you go to
Potato
these big
chips. I love potato chips.
in big like whole bulk purchasing?
Big bulk purchases.
Okay.
All right, Shontel. So we have this segment
Mm-hmm.
where we ask people to tell us one thing about yourself that we can't find on the internet. And then and Greg will tell you, like, I like to joke around a lot and ask people questions and kind of keep them off guard to kind of keep it lighthearted. And what I was going to ask you initially was, why does the Cleveland Browns have so many bad draft picks from Johnny
Yeah,
Manziel
why
to
do
Tim
they?
Couch?
What is the problem?
Like, Howard Cosell said the mistake by the lake.
Why you want to do that, Mike?
But what I'm going to ask you instead is tell us one thing on the internet. Yeah. If somebody Googled you, they couldn't find it.
I'm a pretty open book, guys.
Yeah. But there's something. There's a sport you played in elementary school.
I played volleyball and basketball, but I think that is commonly known. I recently started taking a boxing class.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah, he is. That is a boxer
Me,
right
yeah.
there.
I've been doing it,
Yeah.
I started like 10, 15 years ago. I'm obsessed with it. I still,
Really?
Yeah, I have some amateur fights. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think him and Wesley Bell are the only two boxers.
So wait, what are you doing? Do you have a trainer?
Yeah, we just go through.
you
the
doing bag
punches,
work?
1, 2, not well, a little bit of bag
But you're
work.
doing
most-
pads.
Did you
Yeah,
join one of
pads.
these gyms? You see all these little gyms
No,
popping
no.
up everywhere.
You have a
No.
trainer,
Okay,
Yeah.
you have a
and
trainer.
he's holding
Okay.
the pads
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, like the hands.
Yeah, the
yeah.
pads, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the hands, the
Hand
hands.
pads. Yes.
I'll hold pads for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite all-time boxer?
Oh, see, well, Layla Ali. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
Did you see behind you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, speaking of the grocery store, there's a new poll from The Guardian that came out last week that shed light on how Americans are feeling about the economy, and I want to get your reaction. 95% of Americans believe the United States is suffering from an affordability crisis.
Only 95?
95. Well, if you think about, like, I was thinking about this statistic today, like, well, that's probably because of the wealth gap, like, you know.
Oh, the other 5%.
The 5% are doing okay, but that's how many people are really struggling in this country, which is 95%. Yeah. More than half of the people polled said that they are struggling to afford gas and groceries. 52% of Americans say they can't afford gas. More than half say they can't afford groceries. Compared with polling in February before the Iran war, more Americans believe the economy is getting worse, 57% now, 46% in February. Fewer people today believe the economy is getting better. More people say their financial security has gotten worse. Your reaction?
Not surprising at all.
Yeah.
I've read a statistics or somewhere that people who are making six figures now are putting their groceries on their credit card. Like, it's rough. Yeah. It's tough for people to make ends meet in this current environment. And it's very frustrating that our colleagues, the Republicans on the other side of the aisle, are celebrating what you opened at the top of the show, what I describe as the big ugly law, a bunch of bull, right? It has been devastating for many Americans in whether it's gas, goods, groceries, housing, healthcare. It's just been bad all the way around. So nothing about those statistics surprised me. I live in a district that 1 in 5 households depend on SNAP. 11,000 people in my district alone have already lost their SNAP benefits. And when you think about SNAP,
it's such a big number.
It's a big number. It's a big number. We're just talking about in my district alone. And for every dollar spent on SNAP, it generates $1.50 in the economy. So when you cut $186 billion from the program, you've literally cut over $350 million of our budget, of our economy, away. So our farmers are suffering, our families are suffering. A lot of people are suffering behind this big ugly law. So nothing about that surprises me at all.
Yeah, I mean, I heard it a lot. We were home for 10 days?
Yeah.
Yeah, almost 12. And, it was everybody. I mean, everybody is so frustrated, and you can't avoid gas and groceries. Those are two unavoidable things. Face. Yeah, I mean, you have to deal with it every week.
If not every day, depending on how frequently you shop, right? Yeah. Like you asked about me, how often I go to the grocery store as little as possible. But my brother, on the other hand, who is a father of 4, he's at the grocery store almost practically every day.
Hopefully he's at BJ's.
Because he's got 4
What's
kids.
What's he saying?
So I mean, he's saying, can I borrow a couple bucks, sis? Because I need gas money. Shout out to my brother, love you dearly. But I mean, that's the reality that we're in. Like when the gas prices, fortunately, they've come down a little bit. But, if you're driving a car that requires high-end gas, like I'm unleaded. I'm 87, ethanol 85, I can put that in my car. Yeah, right? But if you need higher octane gas, you are
in trouble.
You are in trouble.
It's really startling the way you talked about people putting their groceries on their credit card. I mean, there's been a crisis in education in the sense that you have all these people who've graduated and they're in serious debt, right? They put their higher ed on the credit card, and now you're seeing millions of Americans going into medical debt.
Oh yeah,
way worse than it's ever been. Yeah. And on top of that, it's going to be food and gas debt, which is such a it's a horrible reality in the world's richest country, but it's also just it suggests that things are truly broken.
The system is broken. When we think about the medical debt that people are incurring because our colleagues would not extend the Affordable Care Act tax credits, right? Ohio, Greg, I think you may have seen this. We had the biggest drop in enrollment in the country. In the Affordable Care Act.
Yeah. So we have more people in Ohio that came off, no longer can afford health care than any other state.
161,000. So Mark,
and that number is going to skyrocket.
Right? And so not only does it mean less people are going to get health care, but now our medical facilities who depended on those payments as well, or those opportunities to serve those clients that no longer are going to be going to get their health care, are suffering. Businesses, hospitals are closing. I think in Ohio, 2.3 million rural Ohioans are going to suffer because of the big ugly law. And so that means rural hospitals are going to close. That means, so ultimately that will mean longer wait times for people, and it'll mean job losses. I think the number was 51,000 people will lose their jobs in Ohio in the medical industry by 2029. So I'm not sure what our Republican colleagues in this administration thought this would do, but the wealthy and the well-connected are certainly benefiting, but everyday hardworking Americans and families are suffering tremendously.
They wanted to give rich people a tax cut.
Yeah,
I mean,
they got their tax cut, but you know, everybody else is struggling to make their ends meet. People should not have to choose between groceries and their prescription drugs, right? They should not have to choose between whether I am going to pay for healthcare or housing, because that's really what some of these decisions are coming down to, because some of these premiums are like mortgage payments. Yeah. And if you have to choose between your healthcare and a roof over your head, most people are going to go with.
Yeah, that's right.
Have you seen the Freedom Fuel initiatives? Have you seen this? What is because I'm not on social media, so I only get like if people send it to me or if it's in like, you know, Playbook or in the Times. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, years. I haven't logged into any.
In Jersey and Philly area is what I hear.
So what is it?
It's gas at $3.47.
Did the gas station say that they're going to it's like price control, right?
I don't know who these people are, Greg.
Yeah.
Who are these people?
I don't know.
It's just a marketing thing, right? There's no.
Well, that's what he is. He's a master marketer.
But he was just lecturing people on communism and socialism.
And he's saying, well, we're going to price.
Now he wants to control what gas stations can charge.
But he won't. Here's the thing. He won't say anything to the people who are actually, you know, the big oil and gas companies. He could say to the big oil and gas companies, listen, there's shared sacrifice. I got to deal with this situation in Iran. I'm the president of the United States. I'll work with Congress, but you are not going to upcharge the American people a single dollar. He didn't even try.
Have you met him? I mean, you saw
no,
this
I've
guy.
never met him, actually.
Well, I mean, we've not met him. I haven't met him either, but we know a lot about him.
Yeah.
We know you're a big fan of R&B. So we're gonna do a game where we play a few songs and you tell us the artist. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, you have the Hall of Fame.
I do. Yeah.
They're gonna play a song.
Okay.
And then you have to guess the artist.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. TLC.
Yeah.
Waterfalls.
So good.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes. Come on, do the dance, Greg. Come on.
It's so good. Wait, is that the dance? Oh, I can't.
Yes.
No, I don't. Yeah. I have no rhythm.
Do the dance.
This is why I like boxing, because then I get into a rhythm when I'm boxing. But that's it.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, that's my girl, MJB.
Have you ever seen her? I feel
Many
like she's
times.
coming to Cincinnati next month.
I'm coming to the Jazz Fest. You gotta hook
she's
me
coming.
up.
Yeah, okay.
I'm coming to the Jazz
100%.
Fest.
She did a great job in the
a movie.
When in Power. Remember?
Yes.
Didn't she do a good job?
Yes. Keisha Cole, who was also
Oh my gosh, good job.
Booby Gibson's ex-wife, former Cavs player. Love.
I really want to know the name of your band. Oh, look at it.
Yes.
All right, 3 for 3. Pretty good.
I'm a jukebox.
Yeah. Oh, I know this one.
Whitney Houston. How will I know
if you really love me?
Sound like your jam.
Well, I know. Wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The
The compliment went right to my head. And I was like, wait, did she just say something really nice?
Like I never say anything
How will
nice
I
to
know
you.
if you really love me? How will I know if you really care? Is that been like? No, don't mind.
No.
Yeah, that's right.
What is it?
Cut that part.
Is that right? All right,
You
4
have
for
my
4.
permission.
You're going 5 for 5. 5 for
Okay.
5. Let's go. Oh, you hit it on time too.
Anything Mary J. Blige, I'm
Yeah.
here for it. Real Love, her
Yeah.
song, her first song that put her on the map and made her the queen of hip hop and R&B.
I want you to like really challenge her. I want you to like go back to some Tyrone
Go,
Davis.
go,
Be like
give
some.
me some-
I need the turning point.
No, she went for 5. We're not taking it away
I
from
want.
her.
I want you to like challenge her. Like I want some
Bonus?
some
Oh, okay,
Tyrone
some
Davis,
bonus round.
some Johnny Taylor. Like I want you to like.
That's way back.
Yeah.
That's the way back machine.
He gets a little.
I know,
He
I
does
see.
it. He
I know.
ages
That's
himself.
the
No.
mark I know.
Yeah.
All right, we got a bonus.
Roller coaster of love. Ohio
Ohio
players.
players.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh,
She's pretty good.
so
I
that
honestly-
opens the door. That
I
opens the
know.
door.
That
He
was
didn't know who
wrong.
the Ohio players were.
I knew who they
No,
are.
he
I just
did-
like
he's
I didn't
from
know.
Ohio.
Oh my God.
He did not know.
Are they
After-
from Ohio?
Yeah.
The Ohio players?
Yes.
They could have been from Topeka. I don't know. Like they were just like that. Obviously, we don't want to be the Kansas players.
They're from Ohio.
Okay.
Sweet, sweet sticky thing.
Nope. Nope.
Sweet.
Shontel, it was a pleasure.
The pleasure was yours.
Yeah. It really was.